Okay, this year, it's our pleasure this year to add two presentations to our graduation ceremony. Our first presentation will be the Army ROTC Award presented by Lieutenant Colonel Katie Blue. Lieutenant Colonel Blue was an instructor in the Electrical Engineering Department at the United States Military at West Point, and most recently has been assigned to Fort Hood, Texas, where she served as the S3 for the 11th Signal Brigade. At this time, please welcome Lieutenant Colonel Blue, who will present the Army ROTC Award.
Thank you, Principal Schmeezing. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You're going to pull it down, so I'm sure you can't even see over it. All right, so this is my first one, so I'm actually going to make Justin come up and stand on stage with me through this whole thing while I'm singing his praises. First of all, thank you so much for having me here to do this. You're actually making me want to jump ship. I go to St. Bernard's now. I think I might have to start coming to church here. Really, really great community, and I'm very honored to be here. It's especially special for me because I actually got to conduct his interview and got to see all kinds of nice and wonderful things about him in the process, and then to see it come full circle and have him come to Madison is a huge treat for me. And I'm really looking forward to working with you this next year and hopefully giving you your first oath of enlistment when you pass that first PT test in September. He runs like a 5-minute 1 mile, so I don't think we're going to have any problems. So no, also is honored here because his family is all here and in support, and it's very special because he comes from a long history of people that have served in the military. And with us here today is his grandfather, who was a Vietnam veteran. Home, sir. His Uncle Bill, who's a retiring full bird colonel. And not with us today are his Aunt Carrie. Do I even get that one right? I think she's serving in Japan as a second lieutenant. And Uncle Peter. Did I get that one right too? And he's a graduate of West Point and still serving on active duty. So thank you for your service. Appreciate that. Okay, so Justin embodies what we're looking for as a future leader, as the scholar, athlete leader. Obviously, you've proven yourself as a scholar with a nearly perfect GPA. Right? Almost perfect. We'll take almost perfect in Madison. And then, you know, the neat thing about coming from a school like this is he's already demonstrated a commitment to serve, right? You serve your God, you serve your church, you serve your community, and now you're going to serve your nation. And so we're really honored to bring you on board. And he wouldn't be able to do it without the support of the family and without the support of the school. So he wouldn't have become the young man that he is today without each and every one of you that has brought him along this journey and this path. So thanks to everyone in the room as well. His mom and I got to share some special sentiments when she came in, and so I know that she's pretty comfortable with where he's headed and where he's going and the program that he's coming into. And he'll have a ready-made family there at the University of Wisconsin-Madison Army ROTC program. So Mom, we're going to take good care of your son. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and present now he did get a big fat check back in April, the Publishers Clearinghouse check. $68,000, I think is what it was. So that's about 5,500 students each year in Army ROTC, and the number of national scholarship winners is in the low hundreds. So it was a very competitive pool, so it was a great accomplishment. So, all right, without further ado, I'm going to present the certificate. Let's go stand up here because I know your parents want to take tons of pictures. So this is the Army way to do it. You hold, I hold here, and you smile.
Congratulations, Justin. Our second presentation will be the United States Naval Academy appointment, presented by William Witt Davis. Witt is the United States Naval Academy Blue and Gold Officer for Madison area schools. He and his wife recently retired to the Madison area after Witt's successful career as a corporal legal executive. Please welcome Mr. Witt Davis, who will present the United States Naval Academy appointment.
I've worked with a lot of kids, young men, young women who have sought admission to the Naval Academy, and I guarantee you this, without a doubt, is the best day in the process. It's awesome. As indicated, I will mention I'm the global officer for St. Ambrose Academy and 7 other Madison area schools. I graduated from the Naval Academy a long time ago in a far off distant galaxy. And it's my distinct pleasure to award to William this appointment to the Naval Academy in Annapolis. This year, Mr. Donohoe is one of 17,000 students from throughout the country that sought admission to the Naval Academy. The class size of the class of 2020, the class that just finished its plebe year, was approximately 1,177, and the class of 2021, Williams' class, will be approximately the same. So there's a significant drop-off in the comparison between the number of applications total and the number of people who actually gain an appointment to the Naval Academy. The admissions process is unique and requires each student to apply for and receive a nomination, most commonly from the candidates, either congressman or one of the U.S. senators from Wisconsin. He has to complete a thorough medical examination, successfully pass a physical fitness test, and, as with all schools in the country, submit the usual transcripts, test scores, letters of recommendation, and essays. The screening is thorough, with a focus on a well-rounded individual, those who have demonstrated leadership potential and willingness to accept responsibility, as well as outstanding academic achievements. An appointment to the Naval Academy is the equivalent of a full 4-year scholarship, including all tuition, room and board, medical and dental benefits, and a monthly stipend, and is currently valued at $196,000. After completing the 4-year curriculum at the Naval Academy, students receive a Bachelor of Science degree in one of the 24 majors at the Academy and earn a commission as a second lieutenant in the Marine Corps, which was my pleasure to serve as a Marine, or an ensign in the United States Navy. So, William, if you wouldn't mind coming to the podium. St. Ambrose Academy should be very proud of William Donohoe's achievements. And on behalf of the Superintendent of the United States Naval Academy, it is my pleasure to present this certificate to the Naval Academy's class of 2021, certificate of appointment to the class of 2021, to William Donohoe. Go Navy.